Hi, listener. Hi, friends. Welcome back to Heal Thyself podcast number 3. And we are Wellness Healing Circle. We have co-founder here, Ling, and Crystal, and
Hey
me.
guys.
Hi, everybody. So
Hi.
today we will talk about morning routine and debunking or just sharing how morning routine is beneficial for us, because we have seen a lot of like news and social media that the successful entrepreneur, they always talk about morning routine and to follow a certain routine so that they have clarity, so that they can focus in their work more. So does it really help? So just let's share what is your morning routine, guys, girls?
Okay, I'll go first. I think sometime last year, I was trying out Andrew Huberman's morning routine. So what it is, like, like the moment I wake up is essential to go out to get the sunlight. So I remember I'll wake up about quite early, like 5 a.m. Then actually I will do some yoga first. And then when the sun starts to rise about 6:45 to 7, because I don't like it to be so hot, I will go out for a walk and to like absorb the vitamin D lah. And then after that I'll come back and then I'll do some meditation, and then I'll have breakfast with my family, and then do some housework and kind of like start the day. By that time it's about 10, 11. So one thing that I realized is I mean I really I really enjoy doing this morning routine. I know it's quite a lot. I can be quite an overachiever sometimes, but I really enjoy doing it because it makes me feel like I have set up my entire day. And then like the rest of the day, if I'm doing less or more, it's okay because I know that I have completed my morning routine. The downside I notice is that because I'm using a lot of energy in the morning, so I tend to get very tired later in the day, and I realize I need to take more longer naps. So while I think it's really really essential to get that sunlight in, I realized I needed to spend more time to sleep because I need to regain my energy. And so if you are living in Singapore, you notice that the past few months it has been super super hot. It was so hot that I was like, you know what? I'm not even going out for my morning walk. So I stopped going out for that morning walk. And then I realized I actually woke up a lot later. So I woke up at like 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. now. So I skipped the walking out in the sun, but I do some yoga and I still have meditation and breakfast. But I realized that, I don't need to take that long a nap. So I think it's a give and take.
Mhm.
Like I do think it's nice. It's very nice to go out for a morning walk and enjoy the morning sun. I really enjoy it. But at the same time, I also need to have enough energy for the rest of the day. So I guess hopefully when the weather is not so blithering hot in Singapore, maybe I'll go back to that routine. But for now, I'm fine with the way it is because I actually realize I don't need to take that much naps. I can still be as productive as I need to be with or without that morning routine. So that's my
Okay,
my
so
experience.
what is your maybe one or two non-negotiable morning routine that you have to do in order to feel more energized?
The main thing that I realized, right, is just having enough sleep. Drink enough water and have enough sleep. That is the main thing. As long as I'm well rested, I can, when I wake up, when you feel like you have enough energy, I'm good. That's why I
Yeah,
realized
so it's not really like a routine per se, but just to ensure that throughout the whole day, making sure that you have enough hydration and you sleep early in the night to make sure that you have at least a good 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours sleep. So that's the main thing. It's like non-negotiable for you.
yeah. And let's say if I don't have enough sleep for the night, you know, if I need to take a nap, like even a 3-hour nap, I'll just do it. I think the most important thing I learned is still rest. Yeah, and maybe perhaps the morning routine like complements like the rest and sleep and drinking a lot of water lah. Hydration is very important lah.
Okay,
So
thanks, Crystal. How about Hong Ling, our self-care therapist? Can you give a bit of tips on what's your morning routine and some non-negotiable tips for the audience that they should do?
So for me, my morning routine, basically one very non-negotiable thing is gratitude. So I would like to start the day off with like expressing 3 things I'm grateful for. And sometimes, it can be a bit too routine. So I will tune into my Insight Timer app. So where they have very short guided meditation on gratitude. Yeah, so this is must do one for me. So because this practicing of gratitude allows me to really appreciate what I really have, and it helps me to start the day off with positivity. And also for me, the other non-negotiable is a very short guided meditation. So the Insight Timer app has a lot of very uh, uh, professional guided meditation. And for me, I'm somebody who likes variety. So I don't like to listen to just one person. So I like to try different ways of different guided meditation. And sometimes I would like to explore other things like just listening to some light music also helps me to start a day off, so that I would have the clarity, because when I'm able to relax, I find that I have much more clarity on what I need to do. And in the end, I turn out to be more productive. So take, for example, I just came back from an overseas business trip in Thailand. So during the week, it was so hectic that, I didn't get to sleep well. So the sleep actually eat into my morning routine. So the only thing that I could do is to express the gratitude. But I miss out the meditation part. And I find that when I miss out the meditation part, I wasn't being able to be clear and grounded. So I become a lot unfocused. So this is what I find that, I realize the value, because I always thought that, guided meditation, when I'm busy, I can just skip it. Yeah, so this is a valuable insight and realization for me from that trip. And also, the other routine that I always love to have is to have breakfast with my mom. And when we are having breakfast, before we start, my mom will lead a prayer expressing our gratitude for the food that is on the table. So it basically helps me to connect with my mom, because we have a common topic about expressing gratitude, and it helps me to start a day off feeling loved. Yeah. So these are some of my morning routines that you could also explore.
Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you very much. So for you is gratitude and meditation and having a common practice with your loved one, which helps you to feel love and also grounded. Yeah. So for me, my morning routine is to write down my gratitude as well, and to write down what I need to do, the top 3 priorities for the day. Before that, I will drink a lot of water first thing when I wake up, just to flush down the toxin that is accumulating while we sleep, because sleeping is one of the way to just detox. So first thing in the morning is I drink a lot of water. I can drink more than a cup. So more than 500 ml, I just drink it. Then I will do sun salutation for 7 minutes. Then I will do also Insight Timer. I have a favorite 7 minutes meditation to help me clear my mind and to set an intention or to have a visualization for what I want in the future. So interestingly, some of the times, like it's not every day I have consistency. Sometimes it just fall off the wagon and I miss out some of the morning routine days. And I find that when I miss out some days, I'm in like misalignment or not very grounded. So I would not have clarity on what I should do for the day. I was like very confused, very lost, and didn't have the motivation. But when I get back to the next day, as soon as possible, I realized that like today is not efficient for me, not productive. It's because I didn't get the morning routine right. I didn't set an intention or I didn't have grounding to make myself more motivated. So I feel it's very important. It does plays a very big role in like setting a purpose or visualize what we want to do. Okay, so for Crystal, do you have any advice if for busy professional, because they're already rushing to go to work in the morning? Do they need a whole full hours to do a morning routine for themselves? Because what the most common word is like, I'm too busy. I'm too busy to do this lah. No time, no time. So what do you suggest for busy professional if they can't have nap for 3 hours or they don't have 1 hour to do the morning routine?
So usually if busy professionals are also overachievers like me, which is something I need to work on, which is to keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Wake up. If you can only do like 1 minute meditation or 2 minutes, it's fine. The important thing is you get into the habit of doing a meditation. So as long as it's one, I mean like a short while, I think is actually okay. Or you can do it while you're in the bus or the MRT or in the train. It's just about practicing, being mindful. And the main thing I'll suggest is to keep it simple, which is something I also need to work on. And to in response to what you were saying earlier, yeah, I mean, I also do a gratitude practice. And if I don't do it, like what Ling was suggesting, if I miss my gratitude practice for one day, right, I do feel like something is off, like I'm in misalignment, like you mentioned, Reiko. So I think sometimes, right, the difficult thing is getting back into the habit. I think that's the most difficult thing for me, and I'm sure everyone also, like, oh my God, meditation, but to start is just like carrying a rock, it's like the carrying like the 20-pound rock or something to just do that morning routine. So I think like we were suggesting earlier on, I think accountability really, really helps. Like now I know, okay, I got to tell Reiko and Ling that I'm going to do like my yoga or meditation tomorrow, so I better do it. So in a sense, that helps me to do that morning routine that I have been like procrastinating a very long time for. So I guess if you're also a busy professional, I mean, try to have an accountability buddy, like we just do a simple 1-2 minute meditation when we wake up or before we sleep. Just, keep it simple and accountable, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you. So keeping yourself accountable is very important. It just help to give you a little push and motivation to help you keep going. So Ling, have you ever missed a few like long weeks of not doing it, and how do you get back to your routine? And is it difficult?
Yes, yes. I find very difficult. Like, for example, last week. So last week I was traveling on business. So I find that, today, Monday, when I'm back in Singapore, I have problems, doing my morning routine because for me, my morning routine sometimes will include yoga. So this is something that I find it very difficult to work on. And that's why, I fully agree with Krista having an accountability partner. So that will keep me to motivate me. And also, just to add on is that, sometimes I like to check in. Okay, for example, my energy level. And then I will also start, giving a lot of mental excuse. Today my energy is low. Let's do tomorrow. So this is where the procrastination will kick in. So I think I would like for me going forward is just do it. Yeah, it's like Nike, just do it. Don't think, don't allow your emotion, to override it, because our emotion will tend to sabotage us. So I think I would like to incorporate a just do it yoga. So even it could be 3 minutes, because my yoga, for me, the ideal yoga must be at least 10 minutes, if not 30 minutes. So I realized I'm very attached to the time that I need to do. And that also, hold me back from doing it. Yeah. So this is some simple practice that I would like to do when I'm all into the lazy mode. Yeah, that's from me.
Yeah, so generally the conclusion is if you lost or miss the morning routine, so how you get back is to really, really keep it very simple. Using the KISS technique, keep it short and simple. As short as possible, just do it for 1 minute. 1 minute we can very easily do it, and it's possible, it's achievable. So just keeping that everyday 1 minute consistent routine first. Then once you get on to the routine, then you can add on like 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Because once you set yourself, you just have to target 1 minute. So from then 1 minute is you can easily do it consistently, like you feel that you can do more, so from 1 minute you can do 3 minutes and so on.
Yeah, like the difficult thing is just, starting. I think like once you try and start, and then the next day you do it again, and the next day you do it again and again, it gets easier and easier. And that's why 1 minute can be a lot longer. Like, yeah, I remember I started with like 1 minute because it was so hard to focus my mind and be mindful. But then after months and months, I was able to do enjoy 10 to 15 minutes and really enjoy the meditation instead of sitting there and why am I thinking that? So it takes time and it takes practice, and it's about building positive habits.
Yeah, because meditation sometimes is like when you first do it, is you can't concentrate. There's so many thoughts in your head, but it's not to have no thoughts, right? Like meditation is not to have zero thoughts, because it's very natural. The thoughts will be there, is constantly chattering. So meditation to me is just be mindful, and be the observer of the thoughts that you have. It's not to just be empty of the thoughts.
Yeah, like what you say, like be the observer of your thoughts, and also about being kind to yourself, right? Which was what Ling was talking about earlier. Like whenever you're meditating and then the thoughts come in, be kind to yourself. Okay, there are thoughts coming in, push them back one side and continue meditation again. And then when it comes again, okay, push back one side and then just keep on continuing and practicing.
Okay, so to wrap it up, how will you encourage just one sentence, how will you encourage listener to start their morning routine? And yeah, any words of encouragement?
I think Ling gave a really good one just now, which she says just
do
wake up and just do it. Just wake up and just do it. And yeah, and then see where it goes. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, if anyone is interested in what we are doing, we have a 21-day journey coming up. Ling, you are saying?
Yeah. So I was like, Krista, you also make a very important thing is about keeping it simple. So it could be as simple as, just, list 3 things that you're grateful for while you're on the train. Alternatively, you can take 3 deep breaths before you start the day, before you open your laptop, take a 3 deep breath count. Then that will help you to clear whatever brain fog you have, mental fog that you have, and you can start work on a more productive, efficient level. So it's just 3 deep breath counts only. And also, join us in our 21, Heal and Thrive journey. We look forward to having you
in the
in
journey.
joining us.
Yeah, so we
In the
have an
journey.
upcoming 21 days, heal your inner child and thrive in your purpose journey. So I'll put the details in the show note below, and you can click on the Eventbrite to sign up. If you have any question, please do feel free to email us or to contact us in any platform. We are at Instagram, Wellness Healing Circle, and we do have our private community WhatsApp group as well. And we have our every month we have a fireside chat where you can share your vulnerability or share your challenges, or to listen to our insight and reflection and experiences. So if you need a platform, a safe platform to network or to know more like-minded friends in this personal growth journey, do come and join us in any of our events. And to wrap this up, thank you very much for listening in. And thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Hong Ling.
Thank you, Reiko, for hosting.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Have a very good week ahead.
See you in the next one.
See you next one. Bye.
Bye.